Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm about to go and have my very first live radio interview with AliveFM. I'm so nervous and I'm so excited at the same time, and I'm going to take you guys along with me.
2 companies, all by the age of 25, so I'm super excited to talk to her, pick her brains and find out about the exciting new thing that she is launching today here on my show. Yes. So excited to have her, and I'd like to welcome the one and only Natalie Riley. How are you?
I'm great, Charlie. Thank you so much for having me today.
No problems at all. This is super exciting. And I wish you guys could see Natalie right now. She looks absolutely stunning.
Thank you very much.
So, I've said it a few times now. I've said that you're an award-winning entrepreneur, keynote speaker, business coach. What is the passion that drives you?
My passion truly lies within helping other people to achieve beyond their wildest dreams. I've actually just launched a company today called UniBypass, and the reason behind that was when I was in school, everyone always told me I had to go to university. If you didn't go to university, you didn't have a job, you didn't have a career, you didn't have a life. That's kind of the mindset it was.
Yeah.
And you know, I didn't go to university. All my friends did, and all my friends graduated. You know, when they were in university, they were studying really hard, they were working, they were getting paid on minimum wage. At the end of it all, they weren't guaranteed to have a job, and you know, when they were applying for the jobs and everything like that, everyone was saying, you know, you don't have enough experience, you know, it's one excuse or the other. Yeah. You don't have enough experience, you're too qualified, you're not qualified enough, you know?
Yeah.
So, and I was looking and I was thinking, I was like, how come I can, you know, not have a university degree, build all these businesses and all these companies on such a large scale, and my friends who are really well educated can't get a job in their field. Yeah. So then I decided to come up with UniBypass to help, you know, people build, buy or sell companies at the fastest success rate.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And obviously, guys, you can hear how passionate Natalie is, and it is honestly infectious. But I do love the fact that you've picked up on the fact of education is not the only route, you know? Like, yes, if you're a doctor or you want to be a scientist or something along those lines, I believe, yes, you do need to go and get the latest medical education, certainly. But someone that wants to build a business, forge something for themselves, perhaps university isn't the way for you. And I've certainly had that experience. You know, I moved over here when I was 18, and this actually makes me laugh now when I think about it. I walked in with my English education, and I had, I'm going to boast here, guys, I had straight A's. Straight A's. I walked into University of Sydney and said I'd really like to go to uni. I want to be a journalist. Funny enough, we took for a living. There we go. Funny. And they actually said, oh, sorry, we don't actually recognise any of your qualifications whatsoever. You'd have to go back and start year 10. And I literally laughed. I said, you've got to be kidding, right? And they said, well, as you just said, you don't have any experience. You don't have any life experience. We can't let you come and sit in with kids that have got an ATAR or whatever that's called. And I was like, right, okay. So I was sort of forced into, okay, you've got to go and find another way. But you're not told of another way.
No, so, you're not. They don't teach you. And like I said, like when I was in school, if you didn't have a university or education, then you didn't have anything and you would never amount to be anything. So I always thought I was going to end up to be a hairdresser or, you know, get some sort of apprenticeship or work in retail. I never in my wildest dreams thought in my life that I would ever end up, you know, owning all these companies on such a global scale. So
it's fantastic. So good. Okay.
Thank you.
So, as you said, you are the business bombshell and you've built 2 successful empires before turning 25.
Yes.
Where does the confidence come from?
Okay, so confidence really comes from, I think, having my own coaches. So I'm a coach myself, and the reason why I am a coach and the reason why I am so passionate to help other people is because I see what the impact my coaches have had for me. So my life has dramatically changed within like just over a year. So I started getting coached. I've been in business for about 8 years. This will be my 8th year. First 7 years, you know, like I was winging things. I didn't really know what I was doing. And, you know, the past year, everything just kind of exploded. And I have my family and my business coaches to thank for that. So,
Yeah, it's incredible. It really is. So tell us more about your keynote speaking, because you've shared the stage with some incredible people. Like, I'm going to name drop, guys. Are you ready? Mark Wahlberg, Mel Gibson, John Travolta, the co-founder of Apple. Like, that's some serious clout. So walk us through that. How did that happen?
Again, it was something that I had learnt and been taught through my coaches. When I first started speaking, I was so nervous. I remember saying to my coach, I was like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, I felt like I was going to throw up. I was so nervous. And, you know, he kind of just threw me on stage. He's like, you know, you've got 10 minutes, you know, you can do this. Natalie, I really believe in you. And I feel like that's also a thing with your coaches. Sometimes your coaches believe in you more than what you can believe in yourself, especially that was my case when I first started out, like, you know, before I started getting coached and everything like that. So he threw me out on stage, and I walked off stage, and I was like, I'm never going to do that again. Are you kidding me? That was brutal. I was in the front of 2,500 people. I was in South Africa, and I was like, oh my God, like, you know, like, I don't know the country, I don't know the culture, like, are they connecting with me? I had no idea what was going on. And I walked off stage, he's like, you did great. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And I really didn't have any confidence in myself whatsoever, but now every time he comes, well, back then when every time he's like, Nat, I'm in Sydney, would you like to come on stage and give me a testimonial just to let everyone know how great my coaching is? I was like, sure, no thing, I can totally do that. So I kind of took baby steps. And so, at first I jumped in 2 feet. And then I kind of took baby steps, and, you know, like, I feel like confidence, if you do something more than 10 times, it's not scary at all. You know, go on a date for the first time, you get butterflies. No one's getting butterflies after 10 years of marriage, so.
Yes. Oh dear. Anyway, swiftly moving on. So you are the founder and CEO of UniBypass. Now, we've touched on it, but tell us more about it. Launch it for me. I want to know everything.
Okay, so UniBypass is an online coaching program which can teach you. Well, I first thought that it was going to be for kids teenagers who are just about to start university. Instead of going to university, you know, get coaching and, you know, do what you live life on your terms instead of living on, you know, doing what everyone else wants you to do. But now it's really for everyone. I feel like if anyone wanted to stop, like, I have coaching clients who have literally stopped their jobs, their full-time work, and started their own business and had more success in the first 6 months of their business than I ever did in my business. It was crazy. But, you know, like, UniBypass, if you want to start a business, if you want to grow a business, buy a business, sell a business, that's what it's all about. So it's all about having massive growth, like, whether it's in personal life, whether it's in business. It's not always about business, you know, there is health, there is other things that make up a whole life. So it's really about being wildly successful in all areas of life.
And it's so amazing that you're sharing all of your knowledge, and because you're coming at it with a fresh perspective and a different, as you say, pathway. It's so fantastic. So congratulations for doing it, because it does take a leap, and it also takes a lot of time to actually develop a course like this. And I think a lot of people perhaps don't realise how much time it actually takes. It does take a while, but, you know, if you're passionate, I mean, like, I will stay up like till all early hours of the morning to be able to get, you know, my stuff done, because you know, at the end of the day, my students are number one. You know, if I'm not successful, if they're not successful, so their results, you know, it really does matter to me. Fantastic. So let me see, I'm getting so excited, I'm losing my train of thought. So, as I said before, you've shared the stage, international megastars. We've already name dropped. Should I do it again? But you were looking to start, if a woman is looking to start a business, what would you say to her? How does she start? How does she overcome that fear? How does she find that passion, that drive?
I feel like when people start, they're really scared it's the fear of the unknown. You know, you don't know what you don't know. And if you were, I mean, you know, everyone's just like, just do it. And that would be my advice, to just do it. And it's so simple, it's so easy, but it's not just do it, it's understanding the reason why. So people, you know, the reason why they aren't doing it is because they are scared. They do have some sort of fear that they do have to overcome. Sometimes their fear is what their family or friends may think of them, if they may lose them or this or that. For me, when I first started getting coaching, like, my family didn't really understand what I was doing and why I wanted to do it, and they didn't understand I wanted to do it on such a global scale. I was thinking really big. And I almost had to, like, I kind of coached my family on how, you know, we can do this, and, you know, and 1 year later, all my family, every single person in my family had their own business. It's like, you know, they're so supportive, they love it. Like, and like my friends, they were kind of like to me, you know, Nat, you don't need to have a coach. You can do this by yourself. Like, you're smart enough, you know what you're doing. And I turned around and I kind of said to them, I was like, you know, if I wanted to get from here to Gold Coast right now, and I didn't have a GPS, do you think I will get traffic? Do you think I'll get roadblocks? You know, do you think I will come across a whole lot of, you know, things in the way to get to Gold Coast? Do you think I'll get lost a dozen times? Yeah, of course I would.
Yeah.
And I was like, it'll take me the longest time to get there. If I had a GPS, GPS will tell me if there's going to be roadworks, if there's going to be traffic, any delays, and it'll get me there fastest time possible. I turned around, I was like, coaching for me is the fast track to success.
Yeah.
Because my coaches have been there, they've done that, they understand, they know all the struggles that I'm about to go through. You know what I mean? And now I'm in the position where I can help other people. Yeah. That's what I love the most about it. Yeah. You know.
That is probably the best way I've ever heard it described. Like, ever. It makes so much sense. Yeah. Yeah. Because why wouldn't you have someone that's got the roadmap?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Exactly, to get you from A to B fast. Because then when you get there, you're even more driven to get to the next place. Yeah. So that's just how it's built on. Yeah. And yeah, I love that.
Thank you. Amazing. I also see it as like almost like, you know, if you want to become the greatest actor in the world, you know, or if you want to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger and like win, you know, muscle champion of the world, or if you want to become the greatest athlete of the world or anything like that, all those people got coached to where they are. You know, business, this is what I don't understand about the mindset of business owners. They think they can do it all, but they don't really know what they're doing. So it wouldn't make sense to not have a coach if you do have a business or if you're looking to start a business. I wish I had a coach when I first started a business, because that would have saved me so much time, so much money. You know, I've been in I've been in business for 8 years. The first 7 years, I had no idea. I failed, I did this, I did that. I was going around in circles. I didn't understand why. When I had a coach, they're like, Nat, you know, you have everything at the reach of your fingertips. All you have to do is this, 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 and this. So I did it, and then I had more success in my last year of business than I ever did in the first, 6 years of business. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so refreshing to hear. I just absolutely love it. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
And I'd love you to hang around, because we can have some more fun listening to 90s music.
Of course.
And again, that was Natalie Riley. Natalie, how do we get in touch with you if we want more information?
If you guys want to contact me, you can go on NatalieRileyOfficial.com or UniBypass.com, or you can even add me on Facebook. I'll let your listeners add me on Facebook. Just search Natalie Riley on Facebook, and you feel free to add me and ask me any questions you like.
Oh, fantastic. Well, thank you so much for coming in. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks so much, Natalie Riley, for coming on my radio show today on Alive 90.5. Absolutely love what she's doing with UniBypass. It is the key, absolute key for kids and everyone, really. If you're not wanting to go to uni and you really want to start something of your own, or you want to buy a business and you want to just find the absolute shortcut and the fastest route to get there, shortest amount of time to make yourself a millionaire, make yourself a success, Natalie Riley is who you need to be talking to.